"You need to move out," my mom announced, mid-bite of the Christmas turkey. "Really?" I replied, keeping my voice calm. "I pay the rent, the bills, and the groceries." The next morning, I packed and left without saying a word. My mother didn't even look up from the Christmas turkey when she said it. "You need to move out." No frustration, no build-up, just a cold sentence dropped between blinking tree lights and the steam rising off the meal I paid for. My aunt froze mid-bite. My sister stared at her plate like it might rescue her. I kept my voice steady even as something inside me snapped clean. The room smelled like cinnamon and pine, but all I could taste was betrayal. I didn't scream. I didn't argue. I just sat there realizing I'd been evicted from the home I was single-handedly keeping alive. Before I tell you the rest, tell me, where are you listening from? So, I know I'm not alone. And when you've heard my story, tell me, what would you have done in my place? My life didn't always look like a Christmas table where I was the only one paying for every warm light in the room. A year before that night, I was living in a small downtown apartment that felt like the first real space I'd ever built for myself. Quiet mornings, plants on the windowsill, secondhand furniture I'd refinished by hand. It smelled like fresh coffee and freedom. I paid every bill with money I earned in my IT work. And, for once, I felt steady. Then my mother called. Not the usual, "How are you?" kind of call. It was the kind that came in with uneven breathing and sentences breaking apart. She told me the house I grew up in, was weeks away from being lost. Mortgage late, utilities overdue, savings gone. She said she didn't know what to do. That house wasn't perfect, but it held the last pieces of my father. His handwriting still marked the doorway where he measured our heights. His jacket still hung in the back of a closet carrying the faint scent of cologne. No one had had the heart to wash away. The thought of losing that place made something in my chest twist. So I moved back. My mother cried with relief, hugging me so tightly she almost knocked the breath out of me. She called me her lifeline. For a while, I believed her. I broke my lease, packed up my small apartment in a single weekend. I told myself it was temporary, just until she got back on her feet. My sister, still in college, thanked me for helping Mom through a rough patch. My aunt, the one who lived nearby, told me she admired my responsibility. But weeks turned into months, and gratitude turned into expectation. I paid the mortgage, then the electricity, then the phone plan, then the groceries, then the little things my mother claimed she needed. The pricey creams, the upgraded internet plan, the dinners she hosted for friends where I did all the shopping and cooking. Whenever I gently asked if she'd applied for any new jobs, she sighed like I was stressing her out. "It's hard for someone my age," she'd say, leaning back on the couch I bought under the lights I paid for. My sister would tell me, "Just be patient. Mom's overwhelmed." But the truth was simpler. I was no longer a daughter helping her family. I had become the engine of the entire household, and everyone expected me to keep running. The shift didn't happen overnight. It crept in quietly, the way cold seeps through old windows slow enough that you don't notice until you're shivering. It started